Shonen Jump, as you may know, is mostly known for One Piece's Luffy, Dragon Ball's Goku, Bleach's Ichigo, and Hunter x Hunter, or Hunter x Hunter, gone. Plus recently My Hero Academia's Deku and Black Clover Asta in the current day. And the combat and growth aspect has been the main focus of Shonen Jump for years. Since the 80s, Dragon Ball, Fist of the North Star, and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure was an era of big muscly men and unhuman traits. Moving on to more slimmer looks like Luffy, Ichigo, and Naruto, and moving on to a story that requires willpower in our main protagonists. In this era, we have My Hero Academia and Black Clover and Seven Deadly Sins, in which carries on then tropes in Shonen Jump today. But there are two series I want to focus on today, which one is a series that just aired its first season, The Promised Neverland, and one that's coming out in July for its first anime season, Dr. Stone. They have come along in the past 3 years, and The Promised Neverland has made quite a big name for itself so far on 131 chapters, approaching its final, or is on its final arc. And Dr. Stone, quite frankly, is still quite under the radar, to be fair, at least in the West anyways, with 101 chapters currently out so far. These series are fresh of breath air, from reading the other ones. They are fun, easy to follow, and excited for both of them when they come out every week. For the start of the video, I want to talk about Emma, the protagonist for The Promised Neverland, and Senku for Dr. Stone, and how they are making a change to Shonen Jump, or maybe at least bring something fresh, brand new to the brand. And I know there's been stuff like Death Note in the past, but I want to go about the current era and how the protagonists are different now and could push something great towards the future. Emma and Senku are not been the same protagonists as the past generations. Let's use Goku and Luffy as an example. They are both not very smart, but it's their strength and goals that makes them progress through the story. However, in the case of Emma and Senku, they are put in a situation where they have to use their qualities and improve on their qualities to survive. Emma, along with Ray, for the most part, keep that in mind, with her uses of high intelligence, leadership skills, and you could say philosophy and her determination to survive with her little gang and reach onto the other side together. Senku is not powerful, but because of the situation that he's in, he is the one soul and one brain that is most valuable to the planet due to his knowledge about science, and pretty much to rebuild the planet to where we are at currently as humans today, or even better. They are not on the level of even close to Luffy or Goku, even though Emma is quite an athlete in respect to the fact she's a 12-year-old girl, or she's 13 or 14 currently in the current arc of The Promised Neverland. Senku and Emma are in a situation where they have to be strategic. I can't say it. Strategic, you know what I mean. But Luffy and Goku, Senku and Emma are in a situation where they're in tragedy, so they're in tough situations because of their tragedy they're in. But Luffy and Goku put themselves into life-threatening situations by their own accord because they want to get stronger and that sort of thing. And yeah, obviously because of their goals. Luffy and Goku are not as smart as Emma and Senku, but they are smart when they get into the ring or get into the fight, in other words, and go after their goals in combat and power levels with Goku and Haki, and just generally getting stronger with Luffy. Emma and Senku, on the other hand, have a massive intelligence. However, they rely on others in combat situations. Like one-on-one, they'll struggle massively against anyone, but it's mainly their leadership that helps them progress through their story. Goku has kind of done his own thing, when it comes to the rest of the sea fires, and can't and when the sea fires can't handle a situation, which is 100% of the time, they cry and beg for his help. And Luffy, though he's the captain, he lets an army take of charge. Bless his heart. I just wanted to go through some of the key differences between them and the protagonists that made Jump what it is today. These stories, despite not yet as in the aspect of popularity, being on the same level as My Hero Academia or Black Clover, are doing really well despite them being not like these other shows like Combat, Shonen sort of thing. I mean, you could say it's just under Shonen Jump and doesn't really mean a massive amount like what label's under. You know what I mean by label. But they are doing really well underneath the name. And The Promised Neverland, already for example, has made millions of copies in sales in the past 3 years. And these two series are going to be on the same level as My Hero Academia and Black Clover? Most likely not, but that's not the point. I would have said that Dr. Stone is in the big three nowadays, but because it's not a combat-based series, unfortunately, it doesn't have the same automatic attractions that the others have, but could stand out by setting and outstanding storytelling. But cool and quirky designs of the characters and art. While the art is fantastic on both Dr. Stone and The Promised Neverland manga, and make for great looking animes, despite it can take you a while to get into the Promised Neverland's art, but you realise just how good it is and how well it fits into the series as chapters goes on. The other characters in this series, including My Hero Academia and Black Clover, actually, when you think about it, these days need side characters as much as the main characters need them. Like Senku needs help for people to get to places maybe where he can't get to because due to strength or something, to get to materials for things like for like all of these like inventions and that sort of thing. And Emma, on the other hand, doesn't straight up face a really powerful demon on her own. She needs help from her friends and comrades. And also thinking about My Hero Academia, because sometimes it takes a different hero to take out certain villains, or multiple heroes and one villain, depending on how powerful he is or she is. And Black Clover is a team effort, from or at least what I can remember, to take out an enemy or take out a bunch of enemies or armies. Other series rely on Goku and Luffy to finish the main big bad guy like 90% of the time. It's not really a bad thing, to be honest. Yeah, it's just up for interpretation and opinion, which aspects you like better. But though being useful in One Piece, Luffy fills in the picture quite massively compared to the other side characters. And Dragon Ball side characters, other than gods, and other characters from the other universes, the side characters are basically jobbers. Rest jobbers are basically nobodies, and like they basically get their asses whooped every single time in like it's the right wrestling term, but they get your ass whooped really easily, and just there to help Goku and Vegeta face the baddies or weaken the baddies. So the side characters, as you can tell, you need them more than big muscles to fight against demons and Mother Nature sometimes. Emma has not got everything to get to the other side without the help of others, especially Senku as well. If he didn't have any of the help, he would definitely been hidden by now by something by now. So you can see why side characters are important, because you could say they're both based on survival, and not everyone is a beast like Guts, because Guts could survive on his own basically. But he's not like building or anything, or well, yeah, he's pretty much like Emma and that, but like on a much extremer level, I guess. These series are amazing, full of colour, and looking forward to seeing where they are going. If you have not read them, please do so. I'll do manga recommendations, so subscribe for that. And I guess what you could say at the end of the day, what they're looking pretty much for is just to have the lives we have, like me and you have, or hopefully your life is pretty decent. But yeah, it's like Emma and Senku just wanted the lives back that, well, Senku wants the life that he had, but Emma wants the life that she doesn't know she's going to have, but once she enters the human world, she'll be very happy to. Anyway, guys, that'll be it today's video. I'll be doing more, like I said, I'll be doing like Dr. Stone and The Promised Neverland reading recommendations and other manga reading recommendations in the future. So yeah, I've recently hit 55 subscribers, so I'm pretty proud of that. May not be a big number, but growth is growth at the end of the day. You're constantly growing no matter what, as long as you're moving forward. Anyway, love you all, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and check out my other videos as well. I think you'll find some interesting ones there. See you next time. Peace.